but you can find it for cheap. Like mine, I was really surprised when I thought it was really going to be beat up when because I paid $2 with free shipping.
$2?
$2 I paid for it, and I was like, with free shipping.
She's just like, what?
And I was no, and I thought it was going to be just like a really somebody's really beat up, which I really didn't care. Somebody's really beat up copy, and it came almost perfect. I was like,
so
score.
So back to the core. We knew that this first part, leaving the ilium, was the
cecum.
Coming up, we have a little angle, a kink, and it's going to go into the one that's going across called the
transverse.
Another kink.
And descending.
Descending colon. Now, what does the sigmoidal colon pick up? The sigmoidal colon, if they were to tag it, two spots they can tag it. Either right on that brown spot right there is the start of the sigmoidal colon, or if we want to piece things together, here's the female reproductive system, which will fit together. So here being the descending, it's going to swoop around, and this portion right there is going to be sigmoidal.
So they would most likely have them together and then tag it, rather.
So two ways, yeah. Option one, like I just said, you take sigmoidal right there, which is going to be the very end of the descending colon, is the sigmoidal colon. Sigmoidal colon will pick up and kind of go around this little, it's short, it's just this area right there. And so they want to take the sigmoidal, they could put a band right around there saying what's between these 2 points, could be sigmoidal. What part of the colon comes right after this point? Sigmoidal. And that's about it. That's part of the two main ways they can tag it. So after the sigmoidal, it goes into the rectum. Now, the root word rectum, or rectus, means straight. We had a lot of straight things. Remember, we had rectus abdominis, the rectus sheath, that straight sheath on the inside wall. Rectus femoris, a straight muscle on top of our femur. Rectus means straight. So when you hear rectum, what we're going to be thinking in the back of our heads is what's straight. Here's coming out that way. This straight portion that's about a finger's length is going to be rectum. That straight part right there. And the anus is just this, maybe about a centimeter deep space right there. Thanks. There you go. All right. That's the GI tract. Any questions? Explained pretty well?
Yep.
Thanks.
The only thing we got to do is add the hepatic and the splenic flexure, which is on top of those.
Yep. And so now, those kinks I was talking about, they have names, and they're named in relation to what's the nearest organ around there. So your liver, the main bulk of it is going to sit over on the right side. So that first kink on the right side of the GI tract is the hepatic flexure. So your hepatic flexure will be on the right side.
Okay, so it separates the ascending and transverse.
You got it. And so on either side of the transverse, you get two flexures because it's going to go from ascending to transverse and then transverse to descending. Ascending to transverse, if you got it right, was the hepatic flexure. Now, what organ is going to be right around from the transverse to descending?
The splenic flexure.
Spleen. You guys got it. So this is going to be splenic flexure.